People kept flashing their headlights at me like I'd forgotten something obvious. My lights. My trunk. My sanity. I didn't understand why until I looked in my rearview mirror and realized the thing following me was NT trying to pass. Highway 17 has a way of making you feel alone, even when you're not. The trees lean inward. The road curves just enough to hide what's ahead, and cell service drops out without warning. I was driving back from a friend's place, later than planned. The kind of tired that makes your eyes burn and your thoughts feel slow and heavy. The clock on the dashboard read 12:47 a.m. That's when the car appeared behind me. At first, it was just headlights bright, white, and too close. I remember frowning and adjusting my mirror, thinking the glare was worse than usual. The driver stayed glued to my bumper, close enough that I could see the shimmer of heat above their hood. Every few seconds, another car coming the opposite way would flash its lights at me. 1, 2, 3 times in under a minute. I checked my dashboard. No warning lights. My headlights were on. Nothing looked wrong. "Back off," I muttered, tapping my brakes lightly. The car didn't react. It didn't swerve, didn't slow, didn't drift. It stayed perfectly centered behind me, as if locked into my movements. A cold unease crept into my chest. Most tailgaters get aggressive revving engines, flashing brights. This one did nothing, just followed. Another car passed going the opposite direction, and this time the driver laid on the horn while flashing their lights wildly. As they passed, I caught a glimpse of their face, eyes wide, mouth open like they were shouting. That's when I made the mistake of really looking. I glanced into my rearview mirror again, longer this time, focusing past the glare. I could see the outline of the other driver now. Their hands were on the wheel. Their head was tilted slightly forward, but there was no face. Not in the way you expect there not to be a face, no blood, no damage. Just absence, where features should have been. There was a soft distortion, like fog trapped behind glass, constantly shifting but never forming anything recognizable. My brain rejected it instantly, tried to blur it away, but my stomach dropped all the same. The figure lifted its head. I felt it notice me, noticing it. My heart started hammering so hard I could hear it over the road noise. I sped up. The engine whined. The speedometer climbed. The car behind me matched it perfectly, never gaining, never falling back. The air in my car felt colder. The radio crackled and went silent. I took the next exit without signaling, tires screeching as I swerved off the highway. The ramp curved sharply, leading to a small rest area I barely remembered, to vending machines, a bathroom, and a few flickering lights buzzing with insects. I slammed to a stop under one of the lights and sat there, shaking, staring at the ramp. Seconds passed, 10 minutes. The car never followed. I laughed weakly, breath coming out in short bursts. "You're exhausted," I told myself. "You imagined it." I got out, my legs unsteady, and leaned against my car, letting the night air cool my face. The forest around the rest stop was completely silent. No crickets. No wind. Just the low electrical hum of the lights. That's when another car pulled in. An older sedan rolled to a stop a few spaces away. A man and a woman got out, both looking tense. The woman glanced toward the ramp, then at me. "Did it follow you?" she asked. My mouth went dry. Did what follow me? They exchanged a look. "The car," the man said quietly. "The one that doesn't drive right." I told them what I saw. The lights. Mira. The face that wasn't there. Neither of them looked surprised. "You're lucky," the woman said. "It usually stays on you longer." "Usually?" I asked. The man nodded. "We've seen it before. People flash their lights to warn whoever it's behind. Sometimes they pull over in time. And if they don't," the woman's voice dropped, "sometimes it doesn't stay in the mirror." They left not long after, driving away quickly, without another word. I waited nearly half an hour before getting back on the road. The rest of the drive home was quiet. No headlights behind me. No flashing. No distortion in the mirror. I almost believed I was safe. Almost. Because since that night, every time I drive alone and someone flashes their lights at me, my chest tightens. and sometimes just for a split second I catch that familiar blur in the glass, like something leaning closer, waiting for me to look again.